Today, I'm Nestor Lecanto with the Pacific Daily News. Here are our top stories from the PDN newsroom. Details about the balance of Federal American Rescue Plan Act funds totaling $187.5 million in a recent report will be available in a few days, but Adelup officials said they are confident money would not have to be returned as the December 31st deadline to obligate the funds has passed, and money will remain committed to construction of a new hospital, despite arguments from Attorney General Douglas Moylan that some $100 million is at risk over alleged unlawful acquisitions of land for the new hospital, Adelup said. As of November 30, some $187.5 million worth of ARP money was neither spent nor encumbered, a report from the Bureau of Budget and Management Research showed. The majority of that money, now $113.2 million, was allocated for a new Guam Memorial Hospital, the report showed, with the remainder spread across various areas of the government. In other news, the 37th Guam Legislature wrapped up its two-year term with a final legislative session on Monday. The session began with one last attempt to override a gubernatorial veto, and it closed with some emotional farewells by several lawmakers who won't be returning for the 38th Guam Legislature, which begins this January. Senator Frank Blas Jr. made the motion to override Governor Lou Leon Guerrero's Saturday veto of his Bill 351-37. Blas said his bill seeks to address a gap in the law that prohibits the prosecution of an adult who is charged with criminal sexual conduct that was committed when the individual was a minor. But in her veto message, the governor said the bill was unconstitutional and that the Supreme Court has held that sentencing minors to life imprisonment without parole for crimes other than homicide violated the Eighth Amendment. The override motion failed with 9 yes votes, which was 1 vote short of the required 10. In the only other official action, senators voted to confirm Dr. Nathaniel Berg to the Guam Board of Medical Examiners, a board of which he has been chairman for the past 8 years. The session concluded with extension of remarks, with the 5 outgoing senators using the opportunity to say their goodbyes. And finally, a man sustained serious injuries from an auto pedestrian crash in Dededo about 6 hours into 2025. That happened at the intersection of Route 1 and Route 3 in Dededo. That's according to GPD spokesperson Officer Berlin Sabella. At 6:02 a.m. Wednesday, Guam Fire Department units responded to the southbound lane of the intersection, according to spokesperson Lieutenant Nick Garrido. Upon arrival, GFD found a man with serious injuries, Garrido said. CPR was initiated and the man was transported to the nearby Guam Regional Medical City. Police on Wednesday morning closed off southbound lanes on Marine Corps Drive as they investigated the scene and rerouted traffic by the entrance to the Dededo police station. At just 7 seconds past midnight, Conan Dennis Ngiroy became the first baby born on American soil in 2025 at Guam Memorial Hospital in Tamuning. His parents, Kevin and Emian Ngiroy of Mongmong Totu Maiti, are thankful he was born healthy, weighing 7 pounds 2 ounces and measuring 18 inches in length. Baby Conan is the couple's 4th child. Although the due date was January 1st, his birth on that exact date, especially around midnight, was completely unexpected. In other news, the government of Guam is entering 2025 with an audit of its fiscal year 2023 finances still outstanding because some agencies failed to close their books on time and didn't turn in information needed to finalize the audit, among other things. By law, the GovGuam audit is supposed to be finalized by June 30. That deadline allows lawmakers to get details about the government's prior fiscal year finances before starting on a budget for the next fiscal year. Public Auditor Benjamin J.F. Cruz on Tuesday said the fiscal 2023 audit won't be done until sometime in January due to a number of delays. It was a combination of all kinds of things, but it's just unacceptable, Cruz said. We're going to try to make sure that we get it out within the year next year. GovGuam frequently misses the June 30 deadline for the audit, but the fiscal 2023 audit is now later than any other audit over the past 21 years, based on a review of the Office of Public Accountability's records. Finally, residents are hoping for change for the better in 2025, from tourism to healthcare and housing. Tour guide Mai Sakaguchi, a Japan native who currently resides in Tamuning, is hopeful for an uptick in visitor arrivals, especially from Japan. I work as a tour guide here on Guam, so hopefully many Japanese customers could come in, she said. We are making more efforts and we need more public relations. Sakaguchi also hopes that natural disasters will spare Guam and that more Japanese families will visit. For Kyle Nicholas, Dededo resident, sluggish tourism is also a key concern. Knowing that our tourism industry has gone into a slump since the pandemic, hopefully we can get people willing to address those issues and have the backbone to make those changes, Nicholas said. We need to help sell Guam to the world and get more tourists to visit and see what we have to offer. He suggests that island residents consider marketing to other Asian countries such as Malaysia and Vietnam. For more on these stories, go to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.